Bernard was what, 43, 44, 45 when he won his third world title. So I mean, listen, miracles can happen. He's focused. He looks fit.
I can't bounce back from a knockout period. He got knocked out early in his career twice and came back and did all this.
Leaked sparring footage from Manny Pacquiao's 2025 training camp has surfaced online, catching the boxing legend preparing for his upcoming fight against Mario Barrios. At 46 years old, Pacquiao looks sharp and determined in the ring, showing flashes of his trademark speed and footwork as he trains hard for his comeback.
Yan ang pag-aralan mo sa kanya, yung ganyan mo, yan. Yan ang hindi nakukuha nila.
Boxing icon Manny Pacquiao is back and looking sharp. Iconic announcer Michael Buffer called it epic and said it's not rare for legends to return. He added that miracles can happen and wished Manny well and praised his attention and form in training. If you like this, please subscribe Punch Vista and click the bell icon for more latest and interesting videos.
And he's one of your favorites all time. He's coming back now. He was off for 4 years. I've been watching him train every day. He looks like he hasn't missed a beat. He's sharp as could be.
Listen, I wish him well. Big George, God rest his soul. Was 45 when he won the heavyweight title. Bernard was what, 43, 44, 45 when he won his third world title. So I mean, listen, miracles can happen. He's focused. He looks fit, and I wish him well. I love him. Wish him the best.
Pacquiao's return has fans and experts buzzing. In the world of elite athletes, very few names demand the respect that Manny Pacquiao does. Justin Fortune, a longtime member of Pacquiao's inner circle, has seen firsthand what separates him from the rest. Drawing a parallel to basketball legend Michael Jordan isn't just an empty compliment. It reflects the idea of sustained brilliance and mental fortitude that only a handful possess. Fortune made it clear that Pacquiao's continued ability to perform isn't by accident. It's the result of relentless training and a refusal to give in to time.
Okay, how's it going?
All right, good. Everything's good.
All right, so
Weekend. Good, man.
for a long time we talked about Manny Pacquiao coming back, Justin. For a long time we talked about him fighting. Now it's real, it's happening. Him and Mario Barrios, break it down.
Yeah, Barrios is champion, so it's a good fight.
WBC champ.
You know, don't count Pacquiao. Everyone's counting Pacquiao out because of his age. It's like a bunch of haters, man. He still has tons of power, tons of speed, and a shitload of experience.
If Manny wins, would it shock you or no?
No.
But it would shock the whole world.
It would shock the world, but you know, he wins at his age, yeah, I mean, but, you know, it's not, listen, he's 45, 46.
Are you leaving jail?
45, 46, but he's not. He's always acting. So he's always staying active. He's always doing something, mostly playing basketball, some sort of sport, something cardio. So, no, not really.
When Nate Diaz beat Conor McGregor, he said, "I'm not surprised." So Manny could say that after he beats Barrios, that he wasn't surprised that he's supposed to win.
Well, yeah. Diaz beat, I mean, different Diaz, you know. I like Diaz.
He's funny.
He fucking will fight.
Yeah, fight anyone, anywhere,
he'll fight anybody.
So,
no, it's, you know, it's just, it's a fight. No, it'd be, you know, for him to win that at 45, 46, yeah, it's a big thing. But then, you know, he hasn't taken any damage. Foreman came back, won titles in his 40s and stuff. I know the heavyweights, it's a bit different, but
staying in shape the 4 years he didn't fight.
His mentality is one of constant preparation and drive. The same qualities that kept Jordan competitive deep into his career. When video clips of Pacquiao training surfaced unexpectedly, the internet exploded with reactions. At 46, most athletes have long hung up their gear, but Pacquiao is defying expectations. His quick moves, balanced footwork, and accurate punches made many question whether time had truly slowed him down at all. While some were skeptical about his return, the footage speaks louder than speculation. His longtime coach expressed complete confidence in his ability to beat Barrios.
He ran an hour. He did strength and conditioning with you, which is not easy.
Yeah, he didn't realize that this gets a bit harder. As we increase the rounds, he's got to pull back on the runs a little bit. But now he knows.
He did strength and conditioning with you. He went all out. He worked hard, and now he's doing 1,600 sit-ups.
Yeah, well,
he's a machine.
Yeah.
What kind of machine is he?
Huh?
What kind of machine?
Crazy machine. He will, but as we increase this, we'll pull the running back shorter, faster. But he knows. So now he knows what the training's about. We increase the training, we increase the stations, change it up all the time, so it's continually shocking his system, and we get the good results.
It was a great workout this morning. He worked hard, as he always does. And the whole team's here. You feel the energy, the vibe.
Yeah,
good energy.
More people than I thought, but
this is light.
This guy here, I got training with this guy.
This is light.
Been trying weeks now. He keeps bugging me out his fucking jacket. Give me a jumper. Give me a jumper. Come on, mate.
Yesterday at the gym, he was throwing flurries, 10, 12, 15 punches in a combo. That's look incredible.
I know medicine and bags don't punch back, but he looks the same as he did.
I've been saying that. He hasn't missed a beat.
No, he hasn't missed a beat.
Saying his form and conditioning are stronger than most fighters in their 20s. Seeing a former champion move with such precision and energy after years away from high-level competition is almost unheard of. Pacquiao's hand speed remains lightning fast, and his movement across the canvas suggests he hasn't lost his edge.
Do shadow boxing like that.
Yeah, it's lazy, right? Just kind of.
When you do the shadow boxing like that, what is that for? Because you can apply that in a habit. You become a habit. When you shadow boxing like.
Woo! Woo! Like that. The speed is still there. Woo!
Boxing insiders Chris Manx and Sergio Mora were quick to react to Pacquiao's return, with pointed analysis. Mora especially stressed the rare durability of footwork among disciplined fighters. Unlike speed in the hands, which often fades quickly, foot speed and ring awareness tend to stick with fighters who never stop moving. In Pacquiao's case, his rhythm and ring IQ haven't eroded. Manx noted that this isn't a casual training video, meant to stir nostalgia. It's a window into a real fight camp. What makes Pacquiao's efforts stand out is how structured and intense it appears.
Left, ready to go again, working with Freddie Roach. I feel like I'm back in 2010, the Wayback Machine. Pacquiao looked pretty good in some of the videos that I saw, like he wasn't in horrible shape, but he is 46 years old, going up against a guy that is more than a decade younger than him in Mario Barrios. Bob Arum, in the same interview, he said that he was worried about Manny Pacquiao. This is a guy that promoted Pacquiao for most of his professional career, not promoting this fight against Barrios, but he said he is concerned for Pacquiao going into this fight. Do you have concerns about Pacquiao going in?
No, I don't have concerns. And look, I can post a video and look good for 10 seconds right now. Just like when Mike Tyson looked like a killer when he was promoting the Jake Paul fight. You writers and you guys with the non-boxing, I need to get those videos out of your head, because they're just clips. Anyone could look good for that long. I can train you to look good for 10 seconds. It'll be pretty hard, but I can train you to look good for 10 seconds on video. So don't worry about that. I look, Bob Arum knows what he's talking about, because it's the legs that's going to get to Pacquiao, not the power, not the explosive speed. It in front of a heavy bag, but whenever you're in front of an opponent and he's going to be moving around, it's the legs that are going to fail you. They're going to betray you. The power's not going to betray you. That lasts until the very end. His punch resistance, that's not going to betray him, because that never goes. Speed, and it's because you rely on your legs. That's the thing that goes at age. So at 46 years old, Manny Pacquiao's not going to have zero legs, man style, but I don't think he's going to be at danger to risk his health or anything like that, especially against a Mario Barrios. Because Pacquiao knows how to fight. Whenever you know how to fight, you know how to survive. You know how to slow things down. You know how to not take risks. Pacquiao only got knocked out 3 times in 72 fights. 2 of those were in the 90s before you and I even knew him. And 1 time against Marquez, it was a 1-punch knockout. Those really don't take away from your career and your longevity. It was 1-punch knockouts. It's the beatdowns over a long period of time, for 10, 12, 11, 11 rounds. Those are the ones that catch up to you. Those are the ones that actually slow you down and are detrimental to your health. 1-punch knockouts, you can get past those. Early knockouts that are way back in the rearview mirror, you can forget those. Pacquiao's going to be just fine against Mario Barrios.
Joe Rogan's reaction to the sparring video was a mix of awe and disbelief. A longtime follower of combat sports, Rogan has seen countless comebacks, but few with the form and sharpness that Pacquiao has displayed. He pointed to Pacquiao's prior win over Keith Thurman when he was already 40 as a benchmark, arguing that this isn't a fighter trying to relive the past. It's someone who's constantly tested the limits of age and won.
Yeah.
And
seeing him beat Keith Thurman at 40 years old, like, God damn, this guy's great. I mean, just look at his career with 8 different weight classes, world titles in 8 different weight classes. 40 years old, beats Keith Thurman, who's in his prime.
Right.
Crazy. I mean, what a man. I mean, what a world champion.
Well, he sure turned back the hands of time on that one.
Crazy.
Didn't he? And he fought in spurts. Both of them fought in spurts. And I thought Keith was going to pick up on it, but Pacquiao was only fighting the end of the round.
Roy Jones Jr., a star in his own right, knows what it takes to prepare for world-class fights. That's why his praise for Pacquiao holds extra weight. Jones emphasized how rare it is to see someone at this stage of their work participate in serious training with genuine intent. He added that most fighters returning at this age are doing so for ceremonial reasons or soft matchups. But what he sees in Pacquiao is different. It's not just about stepping back into the spotlight, it's about being ready to conquer. Jones admired how Pacquiao's discipline has allowed him to keep his physical form and fight IQ.
About Manny Pacquiao.
No, I love Manny, and I'm glad Manny going in too. I'm not saying that Manny's not capable. Manny's one of the dudes that I think definitely deserves to be in. Manny always has been and always will be one of my favorites because of the way he fights. I mean, a guy to come back after being knocked out in 2 of his first 3 fights, then come back and do all the things that Manny did. That story is also just as awesome as Vinny Pazienza's story. You feel me? I mean, come on. Most guys can't bounce back from a knockout period. He got knocked out early in his career twice and came back and did all this.
Well, you know what? Being that we're talking about these old fights, Roy, can you think you can rate your favorite 5 fights of your career of all time?
Of my career?
Yeah.
Yes.
It would probably be James Toney, John Ruiz, Montel Griffin 2, Richard Hall, and probably Jeff Lacey.
Stressing that most boxers lose that edge long before they reach Pacquiao's age, there's a growing opinion that Pacquiao's chances against Barrios are far better than most would expect from someone returning at 46. His resume alone commands respect. Having claimed titles in 8 different divisions and defeated a long list of world-class opponents, Barrios may be younger, but he lacks the knowledge and unpredictability that Pacquiao brings. If Manny gets a win, it won't be just another notch on his belt. It will stand as a defining moment in a legendary career. Many experts suggest that a win here could force a reevaluation of what aging fighters can still achieve in modern boxing. The result could change narratives not only around Pacquiao, but around veteran fighters across the sport.
Manny Pacquiao to do some any fighter to do incredible stuff, I will bet that Manny Pacquiao will be the guy, and that's why he's one of the GOATs of the sport of boxing, or probably the GOAT, arguably. All right, Manny Pacquiao could beat Mario Barrios. Now Mario Barrios is good. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to devalue Mario Barrios, but Manny Pacquiao is just a special fighter, special human being, a freak of nature. All right. I do, and like I said in the beginning, if these guys could do it, I believe that Manny Pacquiao could do it. He lives a wholesome life. He lives a sober life. He doesn't party around and stuff like that unless he's with the wife. You know, he's a family man. He's a God-fearing man. And look, just like George Foreman was a God-fearing man who was living a clean life and stuff like that. I believe that Manny Pacquiao, with the power of Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying? With the power of Christ, I believe that Manny Pacquiao could do it all if he puts his mind to it. He works hard. He's focused on it. I think that Manny Pacquiao is that. And also, I believe why Manny Pacquiao could beat Mario Barrios this fall. Of course, that's the report that they're saying. That Manny Pacquiao is going to be back in the fall. ESPN broke the news. Mike Coppinger and Sean Gibbons already has reported to ESPN as well. And Manny Pacquiao has spoken as well. I think that Manny Pacquiao never got demoralized again. He never got demoralized when versus Ugas. And I just think that now he could focus just in boxing, because in the last several fights that Manny Pacquiao did have, he was 1 foot in and 1 foot out, because of course he was running for senator. He was in the Senate seat. He was playing government. You know what I'm saying? And he had a lot of responsibility. Just as much he had a responsibility to prepare for a boxing match, he had a lot of responsibility for his country. So of course, there was a lot. He had a lot in his on his hands, on the table. But now, for the first time in a long time, Manny Pacquiao just focused on boxing. And if Manny Pacquiao is going to focus on boxing, if a dangerous man like Manny Pacquiao is going to focus on boxing, woo! Manny Pacquiao is going to go on the tear. He's going to go on the tear. And I don't think that Mario Barrios got the power to keep off Manny Pacquiao.
What separates Pacquiao's camp from past comebacks by older fighters is how technical and physically demanding it looks. The drills are not dramatic. They are combat-focused and made to simulate real fight scenarios. Pacquiao's team is sharpening his reactions, improving his punch timing, and strengthening his stamina to prepare for deep rounds. Training clips show rapid bag work and mitt drills that demand precision and endurance circuits that challenge even young contenders. Everything about his routine points to a planned and highly professional build-up. While many retired athletes relax and lose their competitive edge, Pacquiao has stayed unusually active. Whether playing professional basketball or keeping up with cardio workouts, he never allowed himself to fall out of shape.
Day one. Marvin. Good. Good.
That's it for today's movie. Stay tuned.